Hi, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. The name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. I'm here streaming live every market open, trading in real time so you can see the good trades, the bad trades, the over trading, all of that. Maybe you guys can learn from some of my mistakes. If that's your type of thing, hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get to it. I am here to go over my trades for today. Sadly. Sadly, we have ended the green streak. A lot of over trading today, man. I just kind of, I feel like this always happens when I get on a green streak. Your mentality kind of changes, when you're in the depth of red weeks and days and stuff. Like your focus is, you're trying to be razor sharp on everything, and you've been making all these mistakes, so everything's fresh in your mind, and then things start going really well, and you just after a few days get a little overconfident, and then you get kind of knocked back down. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I'm excited to go through these. I kind of feel like most of my bad entries were on the 5 and not the 15, but anyway, let's check it out. So first trades on TSM. I kind of want to do these in chronological order, but I can't remember what order the trades were placed. I guess I can kind of tell from flipping through, but let's see. I believe I like this as just a 5-minute opening range breakout. Bought there, added there, and broke out over this level and came back and retested. So I added again right there. So I basically believe I managed this whole trade from my initial entry to all my exits on the 2-minute chart. Starting out with a very wide stop helped a lot, and just again adding but always keeping my stop below VWAP. I do really want to start waiting for a VWAP retest to add. The length that I want to hold these stocks usually is going to mean a pullback, and often, right after I get in, it pulls back and retests VWAP, which will give the best opportunity to add on that type of pullback rather than adding over just a higher low that's extended from VWAP, and then, having to sit through the pullback and all of that stuff. So first TSM was 5-minute or B. Okay, so I did. It was a 5-minute opening range breakout, but I'm pretty sure my ads were on the 2. Yeah, because they don't make sense on the 5. Added at first higher low. Need to wait for VWAP retest to add. This was, I believe this was just 3R, plus 3R on this trade. And yeah, that was cool. And then I came back later in the day and took a second one on TSM and buying below VWAP, man. I did that quite a few times today, and I think it might have worked once. We need to do a count of the longs that I did below VWAP and how many of them worked. Man, that's 2 trades on TSM. So I guess I moved my stop up. I don't know. I guess that's just an ad okay. That was just an ad. So looked like I lost like 1.2R on my second entry, which was just basically, I don't know what to call this thing. A bounce off potential support and a higher low beneath VWAP. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Entered below VWAP. We'll break. Yeah. So that's yeah, below VWAP. So that's one so far. All right. Next up is QCOM. Man, QCOM, I got murdered on QCOM, man. I just it just totally traded within its range the whole day, and the range got more and more narrow as the day went by until it broke down. So I guess I was waiting for the move that it made down. I was waiting for that move to happen to the upside, and I just wouldn't give up on it. I just wouldn't give up on it. This entry, I guess this is an ad, but she's just way up there. Man, yeah, just look how choppy that looks on the 2 minute. Man, and look at that big topping tail on the 5. I really wish I would have just paid attention to that. It's like once I get that first loss, I'm always side eyeing it, trying to look for a place where I can make it back. But yeah, these big topping tails, they do get taken out, but they need to be taken out before the entry. But I mean, even if I tried to get in over there, even on the 15, I don't think any of these would have really been valid. Maybe this entry right here, if I tried there only, and maybe here, this is probably the better of the two. So this ad is like, okay, that's reasonable. But all these candles are overlapping, like it just traded within its range, and I didn't pay attention. All these topping tails, yeah. I got ate up. I just kept going after it, and then like my last couple trades, I doubled my risk. It was terrible. It was like a straight gambler spiraling out at the casino. It was horrible. Yeah, I was just really determined, and every time I saw any kind of mini sign that this thing was getting ready to go somewhere, I was all over it, and it just didn't go. It just didn't go, man. It just stayed within its range, enough to stop me out a couple times, and then it just fell out the floor. Man, ignored top tail, choppy stock, bad trades. This stock ruined my day. Absolutely. Because I had 2 trades on Dell, which I was sitting at 60 on Dell off 2 trades. I was sitting at 30 on TSM. And QCOM was minus 30 just on my first 2 trades. 33. So, I mean, that's already down 3R on one ticker. Like, you got to leave that one alone. I just kept going in. It's like, if I'm wrong that many times, I'm missing something. Like, after being down 3R on something, like, there's definitely, you just got to walk away, man. You got to walk away. Yeah, but I definitely ruined my day with that. And then once I did that, I just felt the need to keep trading. And yeah, man, it could have been a really good day, but ended up losing 5R, man. I was green a few times, man, with my trades closed, but just kept going after it, man. It was definitely QCOM that I let ruin my day. Gotta do better, man. I need to. I don't really have that like in mind that after being down 3R, like a max loss per ticker, right? So we need that minus 3R max loss per ticker rule. That's gotta happen, man. Sheesh. I should have just deleted. Yeah, after that. At 3R, you gotta delete the chart. For real. You just can't look at it anymore. Yeah, so that's that. QCOM was just just spiraling out, man. After my first bad 2 trades, I was determined to force it to give me my profits back. But let's get to some good trading over here. Was this a 5-minute entry? Let me check the 2-minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a 5-minute entry over here. Yeah, it looked nice on the 5. So yeah, this was a nice move up, nice aggressive move up with a long way to go in its range, in its average trading range. So this pulled back to through VWAP, and then an open and push back by the break above that candle. Stop under the low down here, and it was just wham bam. Just bought there and sold there. Left a little bit on the table. Bought this candle, the break of that candle, with the intent to have a wide stop underneath VWAP in case it pulled back, instead of just waiting for it to pull back. So this is definitely a FOMO entry there. Gotta wait for it to pull back to VWAP. If it don't come back, it's cool. Let it go. I've been over that many times. So anyway, it pulled back, saw a better setup. I think this one was on the 2-minute, not that one. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I like the volume and the narrow range candle right here on the 2, and I just went for it. I went for it. I like these narrow range candles that support, and then the break above in the opposite direction. So I added there, tightened up my stop quite a bit. Added here, tightened up my stop just underneath this blue line, and got a little scary right here, but man, we were able to take another 3R on this thing. This was a 3R trade, and this was a 3R trade. We were sitting pretty, $60, up 6R on Dell. So I had, like I said, I had 3R on TSM, and I had minus 3R actually on QCOM, and plus 6R on Dell. I think I might have jumped in MU already. Just doing too much, man. Just doing too much. So then at the end of the day, again, this is after my spiraling out. I tried to get another bounce from VWAP, but this kind of pullback is clearly the beginning of a downtrend. You should definitely wait for like double, triple confirmation before jumping in after this type of pullback. And this is a really shallow bounce. Like, this isn't people diving in here to catch the new low price on Dell. This is a little bit of covering, looks like. So, I didn't even talk about my first trades. So first trade on Dell was a 5-minute higher high, higher low to VWAP. Plus 3R. There's nothing else to say about that one. Didn't add or anything, just took that bad boy to target. And then second entry, bought extended from VWAP. We'll say I bought a 5-minute hammer candle extended from VWAP with stop under VWAP, pulled back to VWAP, added at break of $0, +3R on that one. And then third was aggressive pullback to VWAP, shallow bounce. And I entered on that like how? Okay, couldn't have been on that chart. Yeah, actually I think that was a 15-minute shallow bounce. 15-minute hammer entry. -1R. Actually, that's more than that. Yeah, it's 1.5R. Okay, man, it's really like, yeah, that's another one below VWAP. My first MU trade was actually not terrible. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna continue to. It's like taking these trades on the higher time frame. It makes you take them at the top of a move. So it's like you should wait for it to trigger on the higher time frame and then buy the pullback on the lower time frame. I think because it just seems I hate seeing these type of executions at the very top of a move. Like, that's a terrible place to buy. This is the place to buy. So once I got in on the 15, I came down here and actually added on the 2. I can't remember what my take profit was on here, but I believe I got this up to I think this was at break even where I stopped out on MU the first time, and then I started playing it below VWAP, and that was the demise there. So first trade was 15-minute ORB, and it was a really extended one. Yeah, extended from VWAP. Need to wait for pullback on lower time frames. I think that'll be something good to kind of play around with tomorrow. Let it trigger and see if I can get a pullback. But I guess that's kind of like you buy it with a wide stop in case it doesn't pull back, and then if it does pull back, you can add and tighten up your stop. That's pretty much what I did on MU. It wasn't a terrible play. It just didn't go up high enough because it had already moved quite a bit before I decided to enter. Yeah, I just got to be careful about getting in at the top of the range after it's moved. Looking at you could just look. I could have just looked at the daily and saw that it already made a pretty big move, and it doesn't move a lot in general. So yeah, just a few poor judgment trades today. Man, I didn't even look at like the 15 or the hourly on Amazon before I decided to jump in. I saw what it was doing, and I saw this move up, and I just decided to watch it on my charts. And once I saw this pullback, even though this is a really aggressive pullback, this again is like the beginning of a downtrend to me, this type of aggressive pullback. Didn't hold the opening range. Yeah, just like off my game a little bit. Think I might have just need a day of humility after the 6-day green streak. But yeah, tomorrow definitely higher time frame trigger, lower time frame entry. I need to try that because I think I can do a lot better on these entries, but I don't know. I guess it depends. If it's really bubbling, it might be worth getting in with a wider stop just at the break of the higher time frame in case it doesn't come back. Yeah, I'm not playing that terribly. It just looks bad to me at the chart, seeing the candle. I mean, seeing an execution at the top of a move up. So question mark. And then the max loss per ticker minus 3R, and then move chart. Yeah, so minus 5R today. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better too. So, not a bad day, but definitely some lessons to learn, and just gotta stay focused. I still haven't like made a mantra for myself to go over my, my trading mindset for each morning. It seems complicated, I guess, thinking about it, but I really need to do that. Get myself in the same zone every morning. But anyway, little money in the tuition bucket today, but we'll be back strong tomorrow. Oh no, we won't be back strong tomorrow. Tomorrow the market is closed, so I guess I'll see you guys Thursday morning. Yep. Anyway, hit that like button for me and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys Thursday. Peace.